Hello folks, it's Dave from Creative Guitar Lounge again. It's been a while, but been a bit busy kind of revamping the house. It's taken longer than we thought, but it's all been kind of worthwhile when we're nearly there. But anyway, one of the reasons I bought this Harley Benton guitar, which I've done reviews of on the channel, semi-hollow body, is because I was kind of looking for that sort of sound from bands that I really admired using these kinds of guitars. And I'm talking, well, obviously the Beatles, and the Rolling Stones to some extent, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Neil Young, just that kind of crunch sort of sound associated with, I suppose, I mean, they seem to be really popular now. I've seen the Foo Fighters using these type of guitars quite a lot these days, and Queens of the Stone Age, that sort of thing. So it's a sound that's kind of going through a bit of a revival. Magic sound, so it's kind of a, you've got the humbucker sort of sound, but not as heavy as say Les Paul, but so you're getting this really nice kind of crunch sort of sound, and it's a less kind of high gain kind of sound maybe than a lot of rock and certainly metal, although these guitars are used in both those genres quite a lot. But anyway, that's a sound that I sort of wanted, and so I've been recently, in a lot of the music my partner and I do, I've been kind of bringing that sort of vibe into some of our new songs, and actually kind of backing tracks for videos that I'm doing for people as well. So I just wanted to do a little video today about some of that stuff, and it is a couple of really simple little 2-string and 3-string things that you can bring in to do little partial chord riffs and tricks and lead stuff. And it is, like I say, the kind of stuff that people, in particular John Fogerty from Creedence Clearwater Revival, used a lot. You know, that kind of sound, and they're really nice because they all work on that kind of movable A shape. I don't know if you're familiar with the cage system, you'll know that that is the movable shape that you can use, and it's kind of an A shape. If it's played up here, then it's an open A, or you can do it with 3 fingers. It tends to be easier with a little partial bar. But if you move that down the neck, then you get a C, D, E, F, G, back to A. But these little techniques, popularised by all these bands, and when you start to use this and listen to it, you'll hear it in a lot of music, and it's really nice kind of sound. I'll do little diagrams to accompany this, but we're starting with our A shape, and we're adding 3rd fret, 2nd finger there, and then on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and that is one of them. So you've got so you can either just sound the 2 notes, or same thing. And the 2nd chord is keeping this finger where it was, and then adding this one here to the 4th string, 4th fret. And that actually gives you the, again referring to the cage system, that gives you the C-shaped version of the chord of D. So A and D are very good friends in most rock sequences. They're also very popular in blues. In a blues, typical blues sequence, you would have A, D and E. So D would be the 4th chord from in that sequence, with E you can slide down to there being the 5th in a 1-4-5 sequence. But anyway, those riffs, like I say, this is a movable shape, so if you wanted to do that in D, you can just go down to here. I just think it's a really nice kind of little set of chords. So you're just moving that position, these 2, and if you just slide that whole, these 2 notes down 2 frets, you get that really nice little, you can use it as a riff or in a little piece of lead play. You can pick it, bring that chord in, just play around with them. So like I say, because it's a cage system, A shape chord, you can do that in any key more or less. You can bring that in, or if you know that's the chord you're in a solo and you want to add that in as a solo part, you can just do that. So just a really nice little thing. Like I say, refer to the diagrams and build that into your growing arsenal of little techniques and tricks and little chops that you can bring out as the need arises. And if you aren't familiar with that whole cage system, it basically refers to if you actually spell it out, it's the different shapes which are movable, and you can play any chord anywhere in the neck if you know these different positions. So in short, they are C, A, G, E, D. So it just spells out the word caged, and you can move these are all movable positions, which really help you to kind of understand the neck and to bring in little ideas like we've discussed today. So I've got a full section on that on my beginners to intermediate guitarist course, which I'll link to in the description. So I hope you find that interesting, useful. Do leave your comments. If you like the video, do go ahead and let me know, just like it. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, because I noticed that quite a high percentage of people that watch these videos, even if they like them and get something from them, aren't subscribing. It really helps me if you want to do that, and helps me to provide more and more content, which I hope you'll find useful and enjoyable. So thanks for watching, and it's been Dave at Creative Guitar Lounge. I'll see you again. Cheers.